Are you worried about your financial future? Do you want to change your financial blueprint? Now, this is the video which will help you do that. So make sure that you take pen, notes, everything ready to grasp as much as you can. Okay, so let's get started. So in this particular video, I want you to actually understand there are various different stages every individual go through when they are actually building their finances. Because from the very young age in India or in various other countries, the biggest challenge is that financial education. So people lack financial education because we have physics, chemistry, maths, social science, all these subjects, but we do not have a subject called as money, right? Or we do not have a subject how to generate money, right? And that is where people end up in financial mess in their life. They do not know how to manage their debts. They do not know how to manage their loans, right? So how is that they can actually take things forward into the next level? How is that they can actually have an earned income? How is that they can create it as a multiple streams of income, right? How is that they can focus on generating passive income? All these particular things, it's a huge thing to go forward with. But today I'm going to share with you the 6 formulas that every individual is following consciously or unconsciously to have the financial future that they are facing right now, right? So let's go and start understanding one by one. So I call the first type of people who are using this particular formula are financial failure people. Let's go and understand what is the formula that they are following. The formula that they are following is called as financial failure formulas, right? The formula is income equals minus expenditure equals financial failure. What do I mean by that? Which means that they are doing expenditure which is much more than their income. They are having outflow much more than income. Now what do you think they will do? They'll create a lot of debts. They'll ask, and that is called as a negative debt, right? They're creating it not for an investment, but they're putting everything into expenses. They are not able to manage their household things. So they are actually having the luxurious life than what is required. Sometimes they get broke, right? They feel like there is nobody giving extra money to do that expenditure. Then they are finally broke, right? So which means that, so if people are doing expenditure greater than their income, that is not a sustainable thing. You might do it for a couple of months, but that is not sustainable and you are a financial failure, right? So you are going to lose your respect in the marketplace. You're going to lose your respect in your relationship, family, every place, right? That's a very nasty situation to be in, and that is like a downtrend, right? So it's the lowest point of the financial failure, right? And there is a second level to this particular thing. Okay, what is that particular second level to this particular thing? It's called as broke life. What is it called as? Broke life. When I say broke life, this means that this is a stage of financial life where your income, right? Your income equals expenditure, right? When it is just like whatever the inflow that is coming, it is just going out. So now that is a broke life. Like you are waiting for a paycheck to paycheck. If you are a salaried person, if you are not having anything to save in your life, so then you are leading a broke life, right? You just need to evaluate, where are you? Are you in a financial failure life or are you in a broke life? So how do we change that? We'll talk about that in a little while as we move forward. Then the third type of life here is called as average life. Average life is where they have the expenses, they have their income, they have their expenses, and they have their savings after some time, right? Like for example, they have their expenses and whatever is left out, they are going to go and do savings, right? That's not a good life, but that is an average life, right? You are having couple of lakhs of savings, but that's not okay at. Like you can take care of your necessities, but you are not having an amazing life, right? So where you not having freedom of time, freedom of choice, freedom of money, right? It's a restricted life. You're trying to actually put everything in, but still having little bit of savings, right? So this is one more type of a financial life, right? Or a formula for you to actually understand where you are in this particular journey, right? And let's understand the next life. It's called as good life. It is a pretty good life, right? So today most of the middle classes live in this particular level, or upper middle class people live in this level or in this formula, right? Whatever the income comes in, what they are going to do is that, so certain percentage of amount of money goes into savings, right? And whatever is left over, that will be managed to create expenses, right? So that way, so they are very, very clear. Okay, we are creating savings for the marriage. We are creating savings for to buy a vehicle or to buy a house, right? The savings are happening and then the expenditures are happening. So then it is a good life. You are not having a financial stress. Okay. So this is the fourth type of a life. So first type of life is called as financial failure life, where income equals minus expenditure. The second type of life is called as broke life. Income equals expenditure, right? The third type of life is called as income equals, what is that? Expense. So you do expenses first and whatever is left out, you do savings. But this is the reverse of this. Good life is you do savings first. You have that fixed amount, like 10% means every single month 10% needs to go into savings, whatever the income comes, right? This is a good discipline to have to get started with if you're already a working professional, right? So then what is that above average life, right? Like what is that like rich life? What is that rich people do? So they do not just focus on just savings for long-term spending. So what do they do is that they actually manage their life in a much more greater way. So this is the formula of rich people, right? So whenever they are having the income coming in, they're going to have fixed amount going for savings, for future spendings, or even for interest, right? But they also have another bucket in their income splitting is investment. See, one thing that what you have to understand in life, it's not about making money. It's about keeping the money and it's about growing the money, right? That is very, very important. Like since you are actually watching this particular training, so I want you to actually understand this particular thing. So I have done a 30 minutes deep detailed training on financial management, right? So I would suggest you here, click on this particular link here called as kirtanprabhu.com/K formula. What is it called as? kirtanprabhu.com/K formula, where you are going to get a deep detailed training on how do you manage the money and change your blueprint. Right? That's a beautiful training. I would highly urge you to go through that to understand much more deeper level. The rich follow this, right? So income equals savings plus investments, and then whatever is left out will be going for expenses. Like for example, so certain amount of money comes in. So in that, so like if 10x amount comes in, 2x will go for savings, 2x will go for investments, and 6x is left out for expenses. When I say investment, it could be going on stocks, it could be going on real estate, it could have gone for mutual funds, right? So various, it could go for businesses, right, that you actually want to build, right? So all of that particular thing. So this is how exactly rich people live. But so what is that I always intend, or what is that we actually teach for people is that how can they have much more beyond that as an independent life? Because you can be rich but you cannot be independent. There are many people, I've seen people working, they're rich, they have savings, they have investment, they have expenses, everything happening, but they still feel like I cannot spend this much enough, right? So which means that they do not have freedom of money, even though they have lot of money, but they do not have freedom of money. Or they have lot of money but they do not have freedom of time. The reason is because they only have to work, generate money, and then only they can actually do the expenditure, right? Only through the income, if your expenses is coming, then you are not having freedom of time and freedom of money. So then expenses should come from where? That is what gives you a beautiful life called as independent life. So this is what is something that what we teach people in Independent Career Model Blueprint in the Launchpad and in the various different trainings, is that so your income should be equal savings plus investment. Okay, that's really, really good. But the interest that is generated from your savings and investment or your passive income should take care of your expenses. Then it's like hugely independent life, right? When I say independent life, right, so which means that your interest income, your passive income, your capital gains, your various other types of passive income taking care of your expenses, and your income is coming right away going straight into your savings and investment, then your life is independent, right? You do not need to worry about anything, right? Like if you understand this one single formula, right, so you are just rich from now, you are independent from now, right? Because being rich is not about just having huge amount of money. It's about having the freedom to do what you love to do. It's the freedom to think, it's the freedom to decide, it's the freedom to have time energy and money and resources, everything to do whatever the way you want it, right? So that is very, very important. So make sure that you work for this, right? So your income is equals to your savings and investments, and your expenses like is taken care by the interest and passive income. Only then you will have a freedom life. Only then you will have an independent life, right? I hope that you are able to understand that. If you are already loving this particular formulas to actually predict your financial future, what I would suggest you right now is on this. Okay, so what you should be focusing on is going to the training kirtanprabhu.com/K formula and go through the 30 minutes amazing training on managing and multiplying and keeping and making your money and skyrocketing your financial success, right? So I hope that you actually make it happen and share your learnings in the comment box. And if you're watching this on Facebook, YouTube, so subscribe to the channel and like, comment and share it with those people who need to see this information. I hope that you got 6 amazing formula. Look forward to see you in the coming episodes of Wealth and Lifestyle.